we have amidst us a distinguished persona who has been instrumental in transforming the lives of many individuals and organizations with his unique coaching methodologies. He is Dr. Jagmohan Singh, Global Head L&D Digital, India's top certified CEO's coach, 10x growth sales trainer, #1 Amazon bestseller author, Golden Peacock winner for L&D, 2022 top customer experience thought leader and speaker. It's our privilege, sir, to have you as a guest speaker for the Q&A session on the topic of evolving coaching practices and trends. So without further ado, I invite Mr. Singh to address our fellow coaches and enlighten us with his knowledge and insights. Over to you, Dr. Singh.
Thank you very much, Ankita. I like the way you introduced me with a complete pauses in between. And no doubt, Vani is a communication coaching platform, and you have been coached very well by them.
Thank you, sir.
Good. Before I begin, good evening, coaches. And it is my privilege to be with all of you on this particular platform. And since you are my peer coaches, so it is not that I am going to share with you anything much, but I think there will be a mutual kind of discussion and learning process also in the way. And before I begin, let me share with you that what Ankita has just introduced me. And while she was introducing, let me share with you, yesterday only I got PCC certified in 2022, but I got my pin yesterday. Are you seeing this pin over here, PCC? It is ICF certified, sent by ICF. Yesterday it got delivered from Sweden, and this pin, I just put it over here for this session only. So moving on further, friends, what is the, as per you, rather than me talking about it, let me understand from you, what are the trends you are seeing in coaching? What are the challenges which you are seeing in coaching? What are the positive trends which you are seeing in coaching?
Yeah, Janvi, you want to
Yes,
speak?
I think people are now understanding a little more. There is awareness that yes, coaching is also something which one can take up, and learners also are accepting. So I feel there is at least better awareness towards this profession.
Okay, so there is a better awareness towards the profession. Okay, that's good. Anything else? Anybody?
I believe one of the challenges, Dr. Singh, is as coaches, sometimes we forget that there's a very fine line between mollycoddling our learners and showing them the path. So we kind of get lost there.
Can you just rephrase your statement, please? I'm not able to clearly understand.
Where we understand a problem statement, and at times we switch into, if I can put it in simpler words, into mommy roles where we mollycoddle our learners, and we, instead of professionally showing them the path and telling them, well, this is the path you have to go down, these are the solutions you need to account for and work on. Instead, we get into okay, fine, let me help you do this, and going that extra step, which I believe, rather than enabling them, is making them dependent.
Good point. I understand it now. Well, there is an underlying reason also why this happens primarily. We'll discuss in our discussion. So I plan to cover this session. Ankita, what is the duration? 1 hour for us?
Right, Mr. Singh.
Okay, so we have about 45 minutes left now. So I will be covering a small brief presentation, and through a survey we have collated few questions, and I will be answering those questions, which may be your question or maybe somebody else's question, or it may be my question also. So that is how we have designed the flow of the session. And in the end, in case there are some surprise questions from you, I'm up for it. So without wasting any time, let me come to the presentation straight away. And it talks about, let me come to the presentation straight away. Are you able to see the presentation? Are you able to see the presentation now?
Hanji, yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes, Dr.
things
Singh.
that you must know
Yeah.
in 2023. So while okay, let me just put it the way also. Are you able to see the presentation, or you're seeing my screen?
No, presentation slides.
No.
Presentation.
Yeah,
Slides.
we're able to see the slides. Yes.
Okay, okay, good, good. So today, since we begin it, their coaching industry is growing at a very extraordinary rate, and it is noisy and crowded than ever before. Coaching clients are becoming sophisticated. Do you agree or not? And they are willing to pay to the coaches for great coaching skills and profound results, my dear friend. And the fast growth of coaching business is credited to some of the best coaching trends which has emerged in the recent years. The coaching future, let me share with you, is amazing and very promising for those who are into coaching. And if you wish to start on your own coaching business, don't delay it further. This is the right time. Those who will start coaching business today or coaching practices today, you will transform yourself into a learning machine or a coaching machine, my dear friends. That is something which is very, very important. Only thing is, my suggestion is that you should master the recent developments in the coaching field and command the top coaching skills to win your clients. Because one or two clients doesn't mean that it is going to be continuous affair. There's a word of mouth publicity also accordingly happening. And my first trend, which I would like to mention over here, is that coaching will continue. Virtual coaching will continue as a top coaching trend. And if you're worrying about good location in your coaching business, location-based coaching will continue to lose its importance from 2021 onwards. And top coaches will supplement the coaching sessions with micro learning, gamification, and of course the content. Besides this, at the same time, do not lose the live touch completely. You need to have a blend to get the best for the both worlds. Leverage the benefits of technology, but at the same time, don't forget to add to a live element to your offering, friends. So what I do is I normally have a combination of a hybrid mode of coaching, and that is how primarily it works very well for us. The growing human touch, it is definitely there. Now I'm contradicting it is that growing human touch. On one hand, I'm saying virtual coaching. Other hand, I'm saying human touch. So if I ask you a question, there's a coach A who's a journalist who has some prepared videos and content to offer in his package with very small live interactions. Coach B, a specialist who respects your unique need and attempts to fulfill them through face-to-face encounters. Whom will you choose? Coach A or B? You can unmute or you can put in the chat box. Whom will you choose?
I think B only. Yeah.
So B. Of course, B will be chosen because he or she is going to customize and give a live touch also in the process. And you may be offering live interaction, video interactions, but it is very, very important to be creative and give a personal touch, be it virtually or be it physically in the face-to-face sessions kind of thing. That is very, very important, and in the face-to-face aspect of it. Number three is growing demand for measurable results. Your clients are now looking for results, and that also very, very fast. Coaches have a proven track record for delivering results to leave their competitors behind. And how do you prepare for the same? Let me ask few questions. How do you prepare for the measurable results? It is very, very important. What primarily are you doing to give a measurable results to your clients? Maybe one or two answers.
Change.
Okay. Anybody else?
Whatever may be the degree or percentage, but some change they should feel.
Change is very important. They feel whether it is a weight loss, whether it's a change in their approach, whether it's a change in attitude, whether it's a change in their earning potential, other aspects of it. You remember it that you may be following a particular process of ICF or Marshall Goldsmith or anybody else, but your clients are not paying for the process, but they are paying for your transformation you bring to in their lives. So it's very, very important that you focus on the results based approach. Be a part of coaching membership sites locally, which are there, which will help you display your results based coaching accordingly. That is very, very important. And the next step is, the point is, greater accountability. Accountability breeds ability over there, breeds responsibility, and that's exactly what is required. Many coaches get a title of coach just after reading a book or two on topic. This is soon going to change now. That's a very natural for any maturing industry. With so many new people entering the coaching business, barriers to entry are bound to rise. In fact, ICF is also making it very difficult for new certifications to be happening. They have made it mandatory for giving a live coaching recordings to them, which they reject also. So it's very important that earlier it was only that certifications will make a difference, but now word of mouth referrals, great reputation, client testimonials, these are going to be better than the paper qualifications. So I have seen coaches who do not have ICF certifications also, but they are great coaches because their clients love them and they are bringing transformational changes in them. So it is up to us how we bring measurable, accountable changes in the clients accordingly. So this is trend number 4. Next is working with a coach will become a norm. Now here, all coaches we must thank, like billions or current coaches, including you. These have elevated the need and desire for coaching tremendously. Now, today only I was discussing with one of the organizations for their budgeting, and coaching is a part of their budgeting exercise. Whether it is business coaching, life coaching, or any other, all people reduce stress and gain a unique perspective of solving complex problems. Who doesn't want that? Better days definitely are coming for all the coaches. Only thing is you need to practice and practice and practice, my dear friend. The next one is coaching's fee will level off now. As per the Sherpa Executive Coaching Survey 2020, the falling or the annual coach salary, I'm not sharing the coaching salary, I deleted that aspect. No doubt the coaching fee are, as of now globally, are sky high, but in India the trend is different. The fees will be split between short group of elite certified coaches who entertain high paying clients and much larger group of coaches who offer low paid services. So this is something which is another trend which is there, but in India the trend is totally different. So these are some of the 6 top. It talks about why what do the coaches mean, what do these trends mean to the coaches accordingly. So number 1, of course, is that only highly trained coaches will survive. This is another trend, of course. It doesn't mean ICF certified, the practice wise. Coaches who have to develop skills such as cultural competence, multilingual, and additional specific training such as neurosciences. Coaches will need adhere to coaching regulations. Experience will play a better, vital role, and relationship-driven coach approach will build successful coaches. The future of coaching definitely looks extremely bright. So this is another one which I had also, particularly mentioned for the new coaches. And I would ask Ankita that the question slide which is there, can you put it on the screen, which we had done a survey of it. Tina has asked interesting question that why do Indian companies are not willing to share their profits with coaches? I do not know what exactly you mean by profit, but I would say that there is a fixed fee which is there, which is being paid to coaches. And today, not only the private corporates, but also the PSUs have started asking for coaches. I am aware of at least 3 or 4 PSUs who have started hiring coaches for their senior leadership development. And if you ask me, profit sharing doesn't happen, frankly speaking, with coaches, because we are not consultants, we are coaches. If you are acting as a consultant, then you can always ask for a success-based fee from the organization. I hope I've answered your question, Tina. Second is there is a question here that how to market ourselves as a coach. What's the best medium? How to negotiate without a PR or a manager? So this is one question which has come up: how to market ourselves as a coach. My request is that you keep on doing. I answered this question sometime back also. I don't think we should totally market ourselves as a coach, because what happens is, if we become a better marketeer, then we will lose the respectability of a coach. So it's important that we keep on doing good job, and I suggest you that you pick up good clients, do good coaching, and give results based coaching. uh, as far as medium is concerned, the best way is that if normally the client is a confidential thing, but in case client is open to give a testimonial to you, record that and put it on a social media, and that will spread on social media, and you can send it to your prospective clients also accordingly. How to negotiate without a PR or a manager? I suggest that as a coach, you do not negotiate much. You say that this is my fixed costings, and I do not. I mean, you make it a fixed amount accordingly, and then tell them accordingly that this is what it is. If it may not work this time, but it will definitely work on that particular. Because not getting into specific details, the coaching price is in the range of 20,000 rupees per session or 10,000 rupees per session. I have seen some coaches, young coaches, doing a session for 2,000 rupees also, which is it pains me accordingly. One should not go to that level accordingly, because what is the kind of seriousness you're going to bring in the quantum change in your client then? How will future respond to journalist and niche coaching? Again, I gave an example over here. Journalist will be for the mass coaching, mid-level or junior level, but niche coaching is going to be the future. For example, I'm a digital business coach. So I focus on that digital business coach, particularly from the customer experience point of view. There are people who are into life coaching, there are people into health coaching, there are people into finance coaching. I have two coaches with me. One is a life coach, and other is a finance coach. They coach me on regular basis. So you have to pick up your niche accordingly and market yourself that this is what my niche is, and send communications around it accordingly. If you check my LinkedIn, I'm the top rated business coach, CEO's coach. So that is how it is, and that is how the rating has come out over there. And I focus on business coaching only. Now I don't pick up in case somebody comes to me for a health coaching or a child coaching or a coaching for marriage. I pass it on to the others who are niche specialists into that. For banking, you can definitely have much better advantages going into that industry part. How to select coaching tool specific technology to augment the coach's performance? Very good question. There are multiple tools. I do not know individuals what training you have attended. For example, Wheel of Life is there, or I use SWOT analysis, or I use time metrics. I use situation leadership. Multiple tools are there, or what is your visual. Sometimes I take them for a visual, line kind of thing. So it all depends upon that what kind of coaching you're doing and how comfortable you are. Do not force yourself on coaching tools. If you are talking about specific technology, I am comfortable with Zoom. Some people are comfortable with Google Meet. Some people are comfortable with Teams. So you should be comfortable. Both of you should be comfortable. In fact, let me share with you. I've also conducted coaching on WhatsApp video also, because the network was, the guy was not available in network was very bad, so he had to go outside in the garden, and I also used my WhatsApp video, and we sat for 1 hour. That's okay. That's perfectly okay. the tool is not important, but what kind of impact it is the communication is making. But a bad tool can definitely hamper your coaching process. So it is important that, like I do a, check before any coaching, that how comfortable you are mentally, you are 100% on the coaching. Similarly, you need to also doubly check about the technology part also, whether the bandwidth is comfortable or not. You have to check it, and also you have to send a reminder to your client, whether you are in a good bandwidth or not. And if he or she is not there, then you have to make sure that you remind them accordingly, that in case there is a disturbance, it will disturb the whole process, the thought process accordingly. That is how it is. How to quantify evidence to support transformation and do marketing of coaching performances. I am getting a lot of questions on marketing or coaching performances. I am not a great fan of showing quantum results on the social media marketing and do marketing on it. I am a great fan of, give a quantifiable quantum change, quantum transformation to my client. And if a word of, appreciation goes from him or her side, people turn up. And I am doing my digital marketing for my book, which I've written, Are You a Digital Dinosaur? But I am not doing my digital marketing or social media marketing for my coaching practices. So I would say that coaching, you can't say that I have I have brought quantum change in Ankita, who was at this level and now she's at this level. So it will be not right on my part that I start marketing about it. So what are your definition of a promising coach? I think you know the answer better than me, Nita. A promising coach is the one, as per my definition. Number one, never force yourself. Number two is that one should know all the competencies of a ICF coaching, and one should have empathy, and more importantly, one should not be blabbering about himself or herself only during the coaching process. Ask powerful questions so that your coachee talks a lot in that. If I were to start out as a coach now without corporate experience, what should be the path I need to follow in terms of upskilling and gaining experience? Are there any internship opportunities available? As a coach, you can join a coaching, companies which are having coaches with them. There are a lot of companies, let me not name them. You can establish yourself as a coach and start doing coaching. If you do not have a corporate experience, it doesn't matter. Only thing is that you need to have the right kind of approach and process. Wherever you have got trained, understand, apart from certification, are you able to, connect with the client? That is very, very important. As far as internship opportunities are there, I think it is better that, corporates will not give you coaching internship opportunities, but maybe the coaching companies can give you as a coach opportunity to coach, and you can shadow coach the senior coaches accordingly.
Thank you so much, Dr. Singh. It has been a great pleasure to listen to your stories and your insight and knowledge.
Before I log out, let me bring it to your attention that is it my screen is visible to you?
Yes.
So I would request you to please, you can click with me on LinkedIn. I am available on LinkedIn. This is my profile, which Ankita had read from here only. I could make out Ankita.
I'm studying it by heart, Dr. Singh. By heart, and I'm actually very curious to know more about the book, because the title suggests, Are You at Digital Dinosaur? The dinosaur word itself is very catchy.
Yes. I wrote this book before the pandemic, and luckily it became a bestseller that time. During the pandemic times, it became out of stock. and I have launched it only on Amazon. It is primarily on digitizing your corporate services from the corporate perspective. Why a CEO doesn't coach, become digitized? Why a company doesn't digitize? Why marketing doesn't digitize? Why L&D doesn't digitize? Why HR doesn't digitize? So I put some case studies into it, and more towards healthcare side. And best part is when I launched. Unfortunately, Pulwama attack happened, and I'm donating all the profits of the book to Bharat Ke Veer Foundation, which supports the widows of Indian Army. So that is how it is. Yeah. So I'm donating all the profits over there, and whatever. My 2 books are in line further. One is on leadership. Second is on sales coach. Business coach, and that is coming next, and I will do the same thing for that also. And love to connect with all of you. I have kept small snippets on my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel also. That is Jagmohan Rishi. This is my YouTube channel, and I've kept some videos over here. Got around 1,200 subscribers over here. Without any advertisements. So I think I will stop sharing over here. And my book gave me a lot of visibility, and I've kept some chapters of coaching in that also.
Okay, so I'm looking forward to read that book.
Let me ask you, Ankita, what? Sorry, you were saying something.
No, I just said that I'm looking forward to read the book.
Good, Mita. You said Bhag has impressed me a lot.
Yes, because I've lived in Punjab, and I thought, in fact, that maybe Bhag came from Bhangra because only the large-hearted people are there. So I loved big, hairy, and audacious.
Yeah, I do a lot of Bhangra in my training programs.
I need to be part of it then.
Yeah, sure. So, for example, I need to understand what, all of you are corporate coaches, or all of you are, individual coaches, entrepreneurial coaches. So we have 5 minutes for it still. And if okay, you may answer it.
Yes, Dr. Rishi, Jagmohanji, we are corporate coaches. Usually, Vani tie up with big companies, and they give us the opportunity. So mostly we are corporate coach. And another question which is in my mind is, when I read the coaching books and coaching things, they say asking right question is coaching. And there is another school of thought which say you should not wait for your coachee to answer the question. Just identify like a doctor and guide him. So which practice or which school of thought do you think is right?
Good, very good. You ask a right question in the end. Which school of thought you are from? So I am from a school of thought that I do not force the coachee to answer or preempt the answer. I ask a question, let the coachee wait and get the right answer from that person. Because if you force, you are putting your thoughts in his or her mind, and then the outcome will be accordingly, uncooked. That transformation doesn't happen if you cut the feathers. Transformation happens if you let it flow. The water should flow in the wings. That's how exactly happens. So I believe in that. I ask, I have a set of powerful questions, but it is not that I will ask in that, but it should be there in my vocabulary. Okay. Thank you very much, friends. It was great connecting with you. And Ankita, thank you very much for organizing it.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Do I have permission to log out now?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for your precious
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. Rishi. Good day.
Thank you.
Good.
Bye.
Thank you for your patience with all our questions, no matter how irrelevant.
Welcome. You can connect with me separately, and any doubt which you have.
I have already reached out to you on LinkedIn, and I would love to do that. Thank you so much for that offer.